I have come across many people who have been victims of narcissists, and I have noticed some of the what I would call weird things that a narcissist will tell you. The first weird thing that only a narcissist can tell you, by the way, these are not things that you hear with otherwise normal people. So a narcissist will tell you how good the other woman or the other woman is, or even how good the experience with them was. So, we know that there are people cheat. Let's be real. There are many people who cheat, both men and women. But a normal person will not want to reveal it to their wife or to their husband, because actually it's a shameful thing and they know it even as they are doing it. It's embarrassing, or it's not something that you'd want to be so much known out there. But not so for a narcissist. Once you discover that they are cheating, they will not be shameful anymore to tell you some ugly things about the entire cheating experience. And you know what they tell you? They'll say that now that you discover that I cheat, I don't want to hide things from you. Can you imagine? That is their pretense for telling you these things that I'm telling you. So a narcissist will actually tell you how good the experience with the other woman was, the experience with the other man was, how memorable it was, how desirable it was. So they go to that extent. They will even tell you how beautiful the other woman was or is. They may also even tell you how this man drives a big car, how this man is doing so well financially, and so on and so forth. And these are some of the things that cause a lot of trauma, a lot of emotional trauma to victims of narcissists. Because can you imagine a person cheating on you? It's bad enough. Now you can imagine cheating on you and you have to sit there and listen to how the experience was. And by the way, some will go to an extent of telling you, I would want you to meet that person. And so you are wondering, this person has actually caused me tears. How am I supposed to be happy to see them? So they'll bring in some excuses like, if you meet that woman, you'll know that they are not as bad as you think. If you meet that woman, you'll know that man, you'll know that he has a good heart, and so on and so forth. So that's a very weird thing. A normal person, even if they cheat, they will not tell you of how good the experience was, because that is really, really weird. The second thing that a narcissist will tell you, and it's also weird, is that they cheated because they wanted to make your relationship better. Whatever that means. Just imagine someone telling you the reason they went and slept with that man or with that woman is because they wanted to get better at it. You look at a person and wonder, how is this person reasoning in this manner? And we usually say that the goal of a narcissist is actually to throw you into mental confusion, to just see you confused, not being able to think straight. Because once this person tells you these kind of things, you are actually left wondering, is it that I'm not hearing well? Or is it that I'm abnormal? Is it that there is something amiss in me? Why would anyone want to tell me this kind of a thing? Or is it that I was doing some things that were making our relationship poor? And by the way, there is something else that narcissists like doing, is blaming you for things that are not working in your relationship. So they may actually bring in the point in this manner, that I noted that you are struggling to satisfy me, and I decided to go out there and learn something new from another person and bring it to our relationship. However that weird sounds. Those are the kind of things that a narcissist will tell you. That actually, and they will even tell you, the cheating experience actually made me better. I'm now in a better position to satisfy you, which is really, really weird, because of all the other places that a person can learn on how to be a better lover, did they have to go to a side chick or to a side guy? So that is the other thing that a narcissist will tell you, that should really awaken your mind and realize that you're not dealing with the normal person. The third thing that a narcissist will tell you is that you are mean because you don't spoil them. Something we need to understand about narcissists is that they are interpersonally exploitative. So they will try to exploit you in one way or another. It could be in terms of finances, it could be in terms of your time, it could be in terms of running certain errands. By the way, some women, for example, have told me that they were told to stop working so that they could take care of the children and some other relatives that were living in that house. So they are really exploitative. They want to make the best use of you, exploit you to the highest level possible. And so if you refuse to do it, they will usually label you. They will say that you are mean, you are not a good wife, you are not a good mother, and so on and so forth. And these are normally unrealistic expectations that they are putting on you. Some of them, for instance, if you are working, if they have allowed you to work, because most of them will actually tell you to stop working. If you are working, they will tell you to place your entire salary on the table. And they are not bringing theirs, by the way. And you don't even know how much they make to begin with. But they want you to bring your entire salary to satisfy this or the other need they have. And sometimes it's selfish needs, by the way. And by the way, some will also tell you to take loans for them. Don't you dare do that. So some will say that you take loans. If you refuse to do it, they will tell you that you are not a supportive wife. But they love labeling. They love what we call character assassination. They want to display you or to make you feel that you are not worthy of being in the relationship with them. And if you don't do it, they make sure, if you don't do something that they desire that you do, they make sure they make you actually hate yourself. And that is why by the time many victims of narcissists are coming for help, they hate themselves. They feel like they don't deserve anyone or anything. It is because they have been made to feel that they are the worst person to be with in a relationship. So those are some of the things that you can look out for in a relationship, and you know this is a narcissistic character that I'm dealing with. And then now from there, you can take other steps that I've explained in my other videos or in my Facebook page. If you're yet to subscribe to my channel, kindly do. I would really appreciate that. It means so much for me. Thank you for watching.